Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Fair. Goddamn, I'm not even gonna fucking restart. Uh, today I'll be discussing the first season of the X-Men animated series for our what is it, third retro episode? So yeah, we are. So yeah, and also I gotta say, um, what is it? It's 10 a.m. I'm sorry. Ugh. It's been a while. It's been a week. If I'm media fast because I don't know, when something happened to me, my mouth really hurt, so I hurt to speak. So yeah, I just did not record anything, and I'll try to get out every episode from last week today, or between today and tomorrow, which is Monday. At least before the start of the what's it called? Start before the start of the other episodes from next week. I've been trying to get them out for a good while, but again, I'm waiting on all of this to fucking sort itself out, and that just never kind of happened. So yeah, I'm officially late on 4 episodes, which I don't know if I'll get all four, but I think I have three like ready that are definitely like not three ready, but like I have three that I can do right like this instinct pretty much. So I might just go on ahead and do all of those episodes all at once, but yeah. So anyways, to the actual topic at hand, X-Men the Animated Series Season 1. This is the first show, the first installment in not only the uh well no, it's the first installment in the Marvel animated series universe. If I'm there were a bunch of like animated series in the 90s from Marvel, and X-Men was the first, I'm pretty sure. So yeah. And also this is the predecessor to X-Men 97, which is the latest show in that universe. I am not sure if they're going to do anything for um if they're going to do anything for what's it called? They're gonna do anything for anything else in the universe. If they're gonna do the raw for any of the other series. I don't think they will. I think X-Men 97 was. I think X-Men 97 was made because there was a demand for it, and there's already a sequel series to the Spider-Man one, which is Spider-Man Unlimited, which was only really one season. So they might. It's possible that they do a Spider-Man Unlimited revival series. I doubt it, but yeah. Uh, yeah. This says here. I don't, Premier 99. I don't know if it was overshadowed before going with Digimon. Yes, yeah. The last ending on a cliffhanger. Yikes. So yeah, this is the. Is this not a? Am I stupid? Is this not a sequel series to Spider-Man the animated series? Uh, Hold on. Marvel 90s animated universe. Here we go. Let's see. I am not sure. Unofficial Nights of Mysterious Watching Order. Is Unlimited here? No, this is not it. What is it? There's two. Oh no, this is the second season. Hey, Spider-Man Unlimited is here. What the fuck? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It's in the future. What? Okay. Yes, but 97 is. Spider-Man Unlimited is part of this universe. Okay. I'm guessing it's. This is it. Yeah, it's right there. Also, what? The Fantastic were released first. Anyways, yeah, okay, I'm blabbing about this for too long. Yeah, like this is the first one in the universe. Are we gonna cover the rest of them? Maybe. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. I don't know where to go in like episode order or like season order. I'm probably not going to season order because I'm doing this fucking. Uh, I'm doing this like I might go in series order instead of season order. But yeah, we are. So yeah, I'm making this. The just in preparation for. I'm also doing this just in preparation for X-Men 97 season 2, which I don't know when that's coming out. I really don't. X-Men 97 season 2. I know the showrunner got fired, but oh okay. X-Men 97 season 2 to premiere in 2026. What? Ahsoka, the Mandalorian? That's not okay. That's a long ass time. But yeah. So it's a while. We're gonna cover the entire series before 2026. I can confirm that. But yeah, it's also the oldest show ever covered on Media Face, so there's that. And I have to say that because because the animation isn't what we usually review. It isn't. I have to, you know, say that it just isn't what we usually review. So I can't knock points out of it just because it was made in the 90s. Like I really can't. I will knock points out of it for certain things that I do notice in the animation, but that's gonna be within the context of the show and when it was made, and not like and not compared to now, especially X-Men 97. So yeah, actually, we always begin with the animation and action, and also yeah, I have to fucking say the action. The action is obviously not as good as it is now, but again, I can't fault it for that. The animation for the 90s for a Saturday morning cartoon, I think. So October 31st, a Saturday morning cartoon. Was October 31st, 1992 a Saturday morning? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I wasn't born. I wasn't there on. Can I? Do I have to go all the way? Oh my god. But yeah, as a Saturday morning cartoon, if you guys can hear that, I'm so sorry. Wait, can you guys hear that? Yes, you can. Yes, you can hear that. Can I change this? Can I just make this easier on myself? Please? Alright, guys, guess I'm doing this. I'm sorry. I'll. This is gonna be so okay. Whatever. Oh shit! What the fuck? Actually, fuck it. I can just look it up. I'm so stupid. What I was doing is going through the calendar. Just why you heard all the clicking. What's happening on the there? Oh, I had the okay, whatever. October 31st, 1992. What? No. A Saturday. Yep, it was a Saturday. It was a Saturday. I was right. So yeah, this was a Saturday morning cartoon. So obviously, every week until a certain point. We're gonna get to that in season 3. But yeah, like um. So it's a Saturday morning cartoon. Like we can't falter for that. And well, I mean, obviously, but the animation of it's not going to be as good as some other stuff. It reminds me a lot of, I guess, like the '80s. It's like it looks like a better '80s animated series. Like for example, Transformers. Like Transformers, the Transformers '80s show was very, 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 very rushed. I will say, like it was a super rushed show. Um, but I don't like it reminds me of that, but I guess the animation is much better, much more vibrant here. I like how vibrant it is. Obviously it's '90s, so it's early '90s. Sort of some of the '80s stuff hasn't really worn out yet. We're not into late '90s era, but we're in like the radical we're in the radical era of the '90s here. So obviously it's a lot more vibrant, there's a lot of bright colors. So yeah, we're in this era of the '90s. So I understand why why it looks this way, but I did notice errors in the animation. Sometimes the colors on like certain things, they don't. It's not the color is supposed to be. I can't name one top of my head. I know I saw them. I just can't name them. I think one of them was like Cyclops. Like sometimes things just kind of become the same color. Looks weird. Um, I don't know. Like yeah, it just kind of feels weird. But aside from that, like the animation's fine. Like the animation is fine. It does its job well. But yeah, like it's nothing impressive. I will say it is good to. It's not bad. It's good to look at. You can look at it. Like it's um what is it the animation isn't impressive. It's just not there. But the action is also not exactly the biggest thing. Um, Guys, remind me. Oh, I just reminded myself. Oh yeah, like the Pokemon anime is '90s. It's like I'm not covering fucking 1,000 episodes, 20 seasons of one fucking show. How many seasons does it have? Because I want to cover Horizons, but when I realized it's not like a revival show. It's a continuation. I'm like, oh fuck off. There are 27 seasons. Each of them with over like the first season in the league is 82 episodes. Holy shit, there are 27 seasons. To put that into perspective, 27 us covering 27 seasons of one show would equal like over half the year of just trying to get through this show. Obviously, um, it wouldn't be. I guess like the first three seasons would land as like this retro type thing, so it wouldn't matter that much. But as soon as we get to season four, it's all modern. It's all modern, except for I guess would be right now, the new season for Horizons. But yeah, I am as much as I like Pokemon. I have not watched the I have not watched uh the anime since XYZ, like consistently. So yeah, I'm not doing this shit. Probably not ever doing covering the Pokemon anime. That'd be really fun to do, but I'm not doing 1,217 episodes. Anyways, the action in the show is not bad. It's not it's what do you call it? It's 90s, it's early 90s, that Saturday morning cartoon action, you just what you expect from the 90s. I swear that time, some like it's not like it's horrible, but like it's a lot of standing around, kind of not, and just kind of trading blows. There are some cool moments, I will say, but a lot of it is just, it's just yeah, like it's just trying to do, it's just like it's just an image, and then a person gets hit, and then they go for another attack, and there's not a lot. The best one I can really think of that I really enjoyed is the fight with Wolverine and Sabretooth in his little arc in the show. That's like the best action scene I can really think of. But like aside from that, not many I can actually talk. I can actually like think of that aren't just like again the normal '90s thing of trading blows. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of it. It's just again Saturday morning cartoon. Uh, Probably a lot of these shows are rushed out. So yeah, and obviously, and you know, yeah, again rushed, like probably they're rushed out just to fucking meet the deadline. Made in a few days. Like I don't think they were exactly what the fuck. They weren't exactly the biggest priority. It's like, and he's just trying to get them out as soon as possible. And honestly, and we know what happens later on the line, season three. With the what happens with those? If you guys don't know, season, like there's a weird thing. You go on the Wikipedia page of the episodes, and this is accurate to my knowledge. But what happened was that if you look here, you see that the season three ended a few weeks, like 3 weeks before season four ended, and season four started before season three ended. And the reason for that is that season three, some of the episodes didn't air until the fourth or fifth season, so they are out of order. Most of them. The only ones that aren't out of order, to my knowledge, that he's looking here, are first the first 7 episodes are not out of order. They released in order of when they were supposed to, and then it kind of went to shit. So yeah, there were a lot of episodes that didn't air when they needed to. A lot of episodes that just came out weirdly. It happened. But aside from that, yeah, this is some of the episodes in season 4 were aired during season 3 to compensate for that episodes being pushed back, blah blah. And then they made season 5, which wasn't supposed to be the finale, but it was. And then around season 5, like the final few episodes of season 5, where they kind of got their shit together and released the episodes when they were supposed to release them, instead of just kind of doing whatever the fuck they wanted to. But yeah, season 1 is at least like season 1 and season 2 are linear. it's not it's not, yeah, but yeah, that happens later on. I can't fault it here. So yeah, the animation and action are fine for their time. It's a Saturday morning cartoon. Don't expect the best fucking animation of all time. But yeah, let's move on to the characters. I made a decision with the characters, with what's gonna present the characters. And that is that I didn't want to name every fucking X-Man in here because I would probably talk about it for like 30 seconds. So I decided to sort of just go in and talk about every single, like, just lump them all together and talk about them there. Because it's a fucking early 90s Saturday morning cartoon, so they're not gonna have the best characterization out there. So I don't know what to talk. There's about the one that isn't all that much in season in X-Men 97. Fuck. Give me a second. Professor X. So I like that Professor X isn't like the perfect professor and all that. He makes mistakes. There's one episode where he takes in Sabretooth unknowingly that Sabretooth is working with Magneto, and it goes against his plan. Like Magneto uses that Xavier's like goodwill against him. So yeah, like it's and he grows and learns to trust his the X-Men a lot more, especially Wolverine, which had a history with Sabretooth. Yeah, it's just all the character development is coming from like learning lessons and all that. I like how we see a lot more of what makes them a person and all that. Like we see that Storm has claustrophobia. That's kind of a big it's a part of a lot of the episodes. At least like the first half around there. I think Rogue has the most interesting characterization in this season because we do spend quite a bit of time with her in the latter half of the show, especially like what happens later on the line with the Apocalypse, which is fucking interesting that we even got Apocalypse in here in the first season, which is not what I would expect, but whatever, right? And also the relationship with Mystique, which we actually see in the show. Cyclops is Cyclops. Fucking just kind of like he doesn't really do much character wise. I like the episode with Bishop that he just doesn't remember shit. And I like how Wolverine isn't even like it's just kind of lives. Wolverine does, I think Wolverine's the second best character here. I like how he just kind of. I like that. I like that the history has like with Sabretooth, and also him in the Days of Future Past stuff, and just him as a character. I think it's really fun. Jean Grey does nothing. Jean Grey does nothing but like get knocked out. So, yeah, not much to say there. Not really much to say there. He's just kind of um he's just kind of there. He no, she's just kind of there. Jinglish is kind of there. But it's also more fucking just gets out. Like usually like people Morph was like a big part of the show. Like he was there. He was like I guess like an original character, and he fucking dies. And I'm like I shouldn't be surprised that the original character in the '90s show fucking dies. That's like pretty normal. Then they bring him back because obviously he's in '97. Um, Gambit is kind of cool. Not as, I think he's one of the cooler characters in this show, but I mean, not much to really say. I like that. I like that they do kind of a lot of stuff with him, and like, and the fact that he still raises expectations a lot. I think that's really cool. But aside from that, not much to really say about Gambit. And I mean, I like how he doesn't really abandon like, any of the X Men, and like he always has a plan. So what he wants to do. I think this is giving out. Hold on. See, I'm smart. I paused the episodes for stupid things. If you guys can do that, that is not good. That does not sound good. I pause the episodes for stupid things, and I don't for actual things that need to be pausing. But anyways, yeah, the X Men. I feel like, sure, like we see them learn lessons and whatever, and that's fine, and they sometimes carry over, but we don't really see a lot of them. Anyway, next up is Magneto. And in here, Magneto's still the best character of the show. I feel like he even in here, he's still the best. I love the acting here and the characterization. And did he help out in the finale? I don't remember. I think he was. I think he did help. Maybe. Yeah, he did. He did help. So yeah, I like that one. He wasn't just like a villain, whole on villain. I didn't think he never really was, but he. But yeah, Magneto is I think the best running character in the show, even though we don't really see him much. I think one of the best running characters. I mean, Rogue is still there. We do spend a lot more time with her, but Magneto I think is still pretty up there, along with like the likes of Wolverine and Rogue up to this point in the show. But yeah, I think Magneto is kind of cool. Next up is Cable. I like Cable in here. I think he's really cool, and I like how he has much more of a history than we saw here in Answer 97. Obviously, nobody in the show knew that he's Cyclops' son. So they're kind of aside from him, they're kind of keeping that not there. Keeping that away from it until obviously the time when it's the time to actually introduce that plot point later on the line. But I think Cable's cool. We see a lot of we don't see much of him. Obviously, I like how he isn't played as a villain all that much. Like not as a hero. He's definitely not a hero, and what is it? Like the X Men do come at odds of him and all that, but yeah, that's really what is it? Yeah, Cable. I like how Cable doesn't just play this as hero, but they definitely come out of him, and I like that. Some other characters I can really mention are like Colossus. I think it's cool that we see Colossus here. I like him in the show. I forgot about Beast. I like the stuff with Beast, with him sort of not really, and him coming out of Magneto to start with him not wanting to break out or anything. Like yeah, I like that. Um, some Colossus I think Colossus really is cool. I like how I like the interaction you have with Beast. Juggernaut I feel like is also like a good like a well adapted character. I gotta mention Master Mold. He's just going, "I'm still plugged in," and he blowing up. That's still really funny. Yeah, there's not a lot of other characters I can really talk about. Oh, you have to talk about Jubilee. This is the part I have to talk about Jubilee. I like that Jubilee is sort of our introduction, and also she's very '90s, so I can understand why they went with her, and I think she fit well with the show. What the fuck? Okay. Um, but yeah, the thought, yeah, I like how Jubilee sort of our entry point into here, and also, yeah, that's not what the plot now. So there's a lot more to talk about. The plot, there is an arc format. Like this is a sort of thing that happened in a lot of like I guess Saturday morning cartoon shows. There is an arc. Like it's not structured continuously. It is an arc. Um, they focus on arcs. I I mean I think it's cool. We see that like it's not just like it's just like few arcs, few episode arcs. And I think that's fine. That's what Star Wars: The Clone Wars did, and what we try to cover there. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that anymore. If we will eventually start covering Clone Wars again, but not like not the way I did it previously. Um, but talking about like I think the arc format is cool. I think it works a lot with the show, and it's obviously what the fuck they were doing with cartoons back then. And I think it adds like a lot. Like it lets us focus on characters more. I think there's a lot of pacing issues mainly because a lot of the things are very tight, and there's not a lot of things like what's I saying? Sorry, I keep fucking zoning out for a little bit. I'm reading something, so I'm not technically zoning out. I'm just reading something else. Yeah, I like the arc format. It lets us like go into like focus on characters more, and that's a lot of like develop them. So I like the format that they're really going with the show, and it's really the only format viable for a Saturday morning cartoon, which is mostly made on kids tuning in at any point on Saturday morning, or like yeah, there's a kids certain I get kids to tune in, so it works. It works. Yeah, and also they introduced a lot of big characters this show. I like how they did that. But yeah, I mean, there's not much. I think it's fine. I think it's a fine thing, and the plot of each of the arcs is also fine. It's again paced well, but it just kind of does its job. Really, like it's not anything special, it's not anything amazing. It's just kind of there, and a lot of like the character growth is mostly just kind of learning lessons, which is expected for a kids cartoon or like cartoon targeted at kids. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. So going to the scoring, I guess. X Men the Animated Series season 1. I feel like it's a good beginning for the show, and I can definitely see how it gets better or how it will improve in the later seasons. And I know a lot of people really like the show, but a lot of people like the show, but I'm guessing it's from the later seasons rather than the ones that are the one I just kind of watched. So we might be in this sort of show and in this sort of category for a good while, but I will be giving X-Men the Animated Series season 1 a B tier. Yeah, that's where it's going. I'm not where it should be here. Please. I want to start to load. Anyways, what did you guys think about X-Men the Animated season 1? Did you grow up with it? I know that. I know these sort of I know that the what's it called, the retro episodes do really well, so I'm really interested to see if you guys watched it or grew up with it. That'd be really cool to see. And if I'm full of shit for talking about for giving it the score or whatever the fuck else. Leave in the comments below. All our socials are in the description. And yeah, no, that's about it. See ya.